Hey Fit Moms, how is everybody doing today? Thank you for joining Talks with Nikol.
You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby.
Today we're going to talk about, again, kind of facing the reality of your situation, but publicly facing the reality of your situation. So I've talked to a couple moms and they're like, well, how do I tell people? What do I say? What do I do? I don't know. That's a hard kind of step to get through. It's really hard. It's really difficult because, maybe you've been with your partner for a long time and you broke up. Maybe you were married and you got a divorce or you're separated. It's like, what do I say? How do I tell people? I'm so embarrassed. I feel like a failure. And, I felt all those things. And first of all, you are not a failure. So let's just get that out there right now. But there are a number of ways that you can go about this. You can just wait until you're in the situation where you may see your friends or acquaintances and they know that you don't have a wedding ring on anymore, or they notice that your partner isn't around. And it can just kind of be unspoken and you just move on. That's an option. You can tell your closest friends, and if you have really close girlfriends or family members, they're going to know anyway. And if they're great, they'll say, hey, don't ask her, she's going through some things. That can happen. Or you can kind of take the approach I did. I was like, hey, y'all, we're not together anymore. It sucks. And I just kind of want to get this out here one time only so I don't have to keep repeating the story multiple times, because I'm not able to do that. So my closest friends knew. My church members knew, but there were quite a few acquaintances that didn't know. And so I am always of the nature, let me do it first and get it out there. And so I'm not repeating multiple times. And that's what I did, but I'm a very straightforward person. So I wanted to be able to say it before most people asked me. Not to say that it wasn't hard, because it was very hard. There were times when, the unexpected, what do I do at that parent-teacher conference? What do I do? Gosh, I got to switch Sunday school classes now. Or how do I talk to the life insurance guy? Those type of things that, yes, you will have to deal with. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. But yes, you have to just say it. You have to say it. You don't have to bash your ex when you say it, but you have to say it. It sounds silly, but this is very helpful. One of the really good pieces of advice that I had when it was time for me to tell people was, all right, Nikol, have a little spill of what you're going to say, because you're going to be caught off guard by that one person that didn't know, and they're going to be like,
oh my God, what happened?
What is your spill? What is your response? What is your standard answer? Kind of like when you're looking for a job and people say, know your elevator speech. You have, 30 seconds or something for that elevator speech? You have 30 seconds to tell somebody what happened in your terms, so you can be in control, so you can feel confident. Again, I know this sounds silly, but it really does help you. Practice in the mirror, because the first couple times that you may have to say, I'm divorced or I'm getting divorced, that can be really emotional, and you don't want to break down in HEB like I did. You don't want to have a crying fit, the ugly crying fit on the soda aisle like I did. You don't need to do all that. You really just need to have your speech ready and to be able to say this, and you can move on. You can also tell people you just don't want to talk about it right now, and that's okay too. Those closest to you and those who care will understand, and they will respect your choice. If they don't, then that's another conversation you need to have with them. But it is different. It is difficult, but you can get through it. Again, I just want to encourage you ladies that you're going to have these unexpected events happen, but just try to be as prepared as you can and make your elevator speech of kind of what's going on. Thanks so much for joining Talks with Nikol.